we thought we'd give out some off-kilter season superlatives. Okay,
Excellent.
let's take a trip down memory lane. 2024, very good to you.
Oh yeah, it's been great. It's been a great year.
I hope 2025 is my year. Our first category is best touchdown celebration. Is it Joe Burrow's gritty?
That was so good, but it's tainted by
Was
the
it
fact
so
that he
good?
shouldn't have gone and he shouldn't have scored right then. It would have made things a lot easier on the Bengals in that game anyway.
They're still there, and they're gonna. Okay, then this is Jahmyr Gibb. This is his pole dance. That's what we're calling it. Is that what it was?
Are we allowed to do that?
Is that what that was?
I don't think I.
And then
I
there's
even,
the Parent Trap, but not just the Parent Trap. Then you got the Camp Rock,
Right.
High School Musical, all the cultural references we can remember. Who do you think had the best celebration?
It has to be the
This
Vikings.
is-
It's Cam Bynum. It's Josh Metellus.
Which one though?
I loved The Parent Trap because that's one of my favorite movies. I like outside of that, and I saw it instantaneously.
Yeah, of course.
And
You
I was like,
knew
was
what
that
it
The
was.
Parent Trap? And sure enough, my fiance was sitting next to me, and he was just like, "What?" And
That's
I'm like,
the White Chicks one, right?
"Yeah, I think the one where they did the little flip. That's
I've
White
never
Chicks."
seen that movie. What's one that they need to do? Is there like a Bring It On moment? Is there?
I would love to. Honestly, I would love to see Bring It On. And then I'm trying to
that
think of any
sounds
other,
like- that
because like
sounds
some of the
like-
ones they've done lately, I'm like, I don't know Camp Rock, I don't know.
No, I think it's
don't
like
know
a great
any of those.
litmus test for like your age.
Yeah, your
Like
age.
if
Oh
you
my
don't
God,
know what
shoot.
Camp Rock
I'm
is, you're like,
too old
I
for
had no
this.
idea.
No.
I still don't know what it is, Camp Rock.
I don't either. I just
camp?
it
Was it like a
it
music
was on
camp?
Disney Channel, I think.
Nope.
Was it? I don't even know. See, I don't know. And then they did High School Musical. I know that was on Disney Channel.
I like the story behind Joe's Gritty because it wasn't planned.
Right.
I like when things are more impromptu.
Impromptu.
But I do love a Cam Bynum. Love
No.
that. Never stop.
I would have I would have picked that a little bit more had Joe Burrow not. He should have waited to score.
You care about that. Not what I care about at all. Let's look at the nominees for Best Arrival Outfit. Okay, I haven't seen these.
Ooh.
Oh, I remember this. This was the Peaky Blinders
Yep.
sort of fits in London. These are the
Yes.
Bears. Maybe we got to give the Bears some love.
We could for this. Like they were all very, very well dressed. They committed to the bit and they understood the assignment in London. I
Roman
appreciated that.
Doomsday.
I know, with a little cap.
This should
Adore.
have been. At some point, Rome. You'll have a wedding in Rome, and Rome will have his year as well. Our second nominee.
All roads lead to Rome, right?
Mac Hollins. Oh, this was a lot, though.
That was a
This is
lot. That was a lot.
We're doing the most here. Dressed as a bear.
As a buffalo?
ironically.
Yeah, is that a buffalo? Yeah.
A buffalo?
It looks like it looks
that's
like
fair.
that top is
It says
that top
bear
is
and prompter.
yeah. Well, it looks
Okay.
like the horns.
Or we're going back to Joe Shiesty for a 90s inspired. Oh no, this is not.
I was like, it looks like those, those things that you played with when you were a kid. It was like the chalkboard,
Yeah.
but it had like the
Different
different
colors
colors,
underneath.
like the different color chocolates.
I never had one of those. I would make one. I would, out of crayon, make them, and then you cover it with black crayon, and then you scratch it
Yeah,
off.
yeah. I remember doing that in school too.
Yeah, so which one are you picking here?
I'm going Bears.
Bears?
Yeah, I like the Peaky Blinders.
And you know what I liked about it a lot? I spoke to, I don't forget who I
that took
talked to.
coordination.
But they didn't coordinate.
Really?
That's
They
the
just
best
decided.
part of
Oh,
it.
all right then.
They all did it individually and
Then,
came
of course I like
together.
the
And
Bears.
you would have thought that would have added to more wins, but it didn't. Our next category is, best Jameis Winston moment.
Okay, so when I first knew that this was going to be a category, I was like, oh my God. Like I was with him, in Tampa for so
Back
long.
in
I'm
the
like,
day.
I thought it
He
was just
throwing
open-ended.
Crazy yards and crazy interceptions.
I thought it was
Bruce
open-ended, and I was like,
Arians.
my favorite Jameis Winston moment? What are we doing here? Like, I don't even know how I would pick.
Of the
but
year.
this year.
Do you have one?
Yeah.
What is it? What did you
Yeah.
pick?
All right.
think we
Well,
have-
I think you can probably relate to this. I grew up with heavily Catholic parents, and so the deliverance from Pick
Let's
Six.
hear it. Let's hear that.
I know I'm better than this. I know. I'm just praying for the Lord to deliver me from pick sixes.
That was the line of the year. That wasn't just the best Jameis moment. That was a full
That was
full on.
I as someone who, like I said, grew up Catholic. I
Yes.
appreciate Catholic humor and just like all over the
Do
place.
you think he knew he was going to say that? Like, did he know? Does that
No.
knowing him?
No,
it's not
knowing him,
planned at all.
knowing him, he did not plan any of that. The amount of things that it just comes out of his
The
mouth.
other options would have been him before the snow game, like looking into the.
Oh,
right?
yeah.
That was a
fun.
pretty moment, but no,
That was
nothing
fun.
was as good as that. Him talking to the fish, I
Six.
thought was a good moment too.
Yeah.
Back in the off season, that was 2024, I think. Okay, let's give mascots some love here, Carmen, and see what our favorite mascot moment this season
boy.
was. You pick. How about big board fight between Will Levis and Jackson DeVille? I did not see this. Okay.
I mean, that's so perfectly Florida. Like, what are we doing? That's so perfectly Jacksonville.
We're the fans. Our Swoop the Eagles mascot. dressed as Elf, giving out presents.
Yeah, that was cute.
Now I love Swoop. Swoop and I we had a little fling.
You did.
Yeah,
you
Swoop,
did.
It's actually been almost 2 years now, on and off.
Wow.
Swoop and I.
Fond memories.
Yeah, fond memories. Our last nominee is this Vikings mascot versus kids football game in week 9.
Yeah, I've seen this in person. They do this quite a bit.
Wait, but that's not the Vikings mascot.
No,
That's
they
the
bring
Colts
in other
mascot.
mascots from all. So Victor's in there, and yep, there he is.
Oh.
And then he
Blue, that's Blue.
That's Blue, and then you have some college mascots in there. I've seen this live, and it is the Minnesota Golden Gopher. It's incredible. Like, these guys just look. They're wrecking these kids.
What are the waiver forms that are involved in
They're
this?
absolutely wrecking.
I can't even imagine.
And look, and the kids go after them. It's the best thing.
And who do you pick as the best? This is the best?
That's the best,
This is the
by
winner.
far.
I've
It's
never
so much
seen
fun.
this, and that's why we have you here.
It's so much fun.
What has been your favorite post-game moment this season? Ooh.
Oh God, there's a lot, but one that took me off guard recently was Xavier Liet. He brought around Raccoon for reporters to eat.
What?
Let's take a listen.
Try to. Yeah. That's not bad, ain't it? That's it.
It ain't bad. It's not bad.
No, of course. No, I wasn't there. Have you tried Raccoon? No, all right, fair. I haven't either.
Girl.
I think that's not.
I'm thinking a hot dog.
I did
won't
see a
even
really cute
eat.
raccoon fur coat from Lucchese.
Oh God, stop! I saw raccoons. I was just in Tamarindo and I saw 3 raccoons, and they were the scariest things. I think this happened, I imagine, because he went on Amon Ra, the Amon Ra,
Amon Ra,
or the St. Brown
podcast. Yeah.
And they were talking about how he eats raccoon, right?
I mean, yeah, and then this is the Carolinas. I feel like that's probably something that people, I don't know.
Nope.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't have tried it.
That was, if you're a reporter, or if you're in that locker room, would you try it?
No.
Would you feel compelled to? I would probably, actually, I don't know.
I don't know. I can absolutely be
he's got
peer pressured. So
he's got aura. I feel like he could make
that's
you do
fair.
it. I feel like he's got what it would take
That's
to
fair.
make me try
I'm
that.
trying to think, have the guys gotten me to do anything weird? I don't think so. No.
Yeah, and hopefully they're not running around having you try different animals fried or whatever the heck. Okay, last but not least, we have a few moments from the college football bowl season that I know nothing about, so I'm glad you're here. These are just best moments from that. This is Eastern Carolina. Coach Blake,
Yes.
sure.
Blake Harrell.
Sure. Being surprised by bowling pins. What? Let me see that again. Can I say that one more time?
Bowling, just little mini bowling pins.
Oh, I thought they were real bowling pins. Glad that's not the case.
Yeah, no, that would hurt. A lot.
Sure. And then we have our second nominee is this entrance. Oh, I love the Pop-Tart.
I was going to
thing.
say, the Pop-Tart bowl.
We talked about the Pop-Tart
We
bowl
talked
thing.
about the Pop-Tart
oh gosh,
bowl.
I was so hungover when we had that conversation last night. I was sitting on the floor of a hotel room. I remember it. Never want to talk about the Pop-Tart bowl again. Was this new?
Okay. Yeah, so this was this year, and they had 3 different.
striptease?
They had 3 different guys that you could that possibly, or 3 different Pop-Tarts that were going to be sacrificed at the end of the game, and so this is their entrance, and they're it was. I laughed. I cackled, Kay, when I saw this. I was cackling. I could not stop.
Nice legs.
Yeah, I know.
Nice legs for these Pop-Tarts, but they're.
I think S'more was the one that was moving his arms up and down, and it was
Is it true that there are Pop-Tarts that do not have icing on them?
Yes.
That
There
is-
are unfrosted Pop-Tarts.
We don't need to live in that
No,
world.
no.
I'd rather eat the raccoon than an unfrosted.
Than an unfrosted Pop. You know what? I think
Pop-Tart.
I think I'm with you on
I
that.
appreciate that.
Yeah.
And then our last nominee, as much as I love seeing this 90 times, what's this?
A couple got married at the Cheez-It Bowl by a Cheez-It.
You're lying.
No, I'm not.
Hold on.
I know. They were on a
do.
thing, and
I can F up a Cheez-It. I would take
Oh
a
my
bite
God,
out of that
Cheez-Its.
mascot, let
Talk
me
about
tell you.
drunk food.
Ted Z,
Yeah.
They got
yeah,
married.
They
That's-
got married. I mean, I'm happy for them as a
I'm
couple,
happy for
but
them. Would you get married at a bowl game?
I would I was very upfront about my do not propose to me in public.
But happy
do
with
not
Jeremy
propose to me on a
Reason, he
jumbotron.
was so happy. I would
love
die if
Cheez-Its.
you got proposed.
I would say no.
Jumbotron.
Kay.
Would you say no?
Yes, I told him that.
What about it would say, even though this is the love of your life, what about
Because then I would know that he doesn't actually know me.
if Kevin Costner proposed to me? By the way, I'm over Kevin Costner. Newsflash. Over him, out on him.
I haven't seen the rest of Yellowstone.
Out on him right
Okay,
now.
all right.
But if he were to propose to me at anything like that, I think I also would say no.
You would
which
say
is
no.
wild. Anywhere, yeah, absolutely.
Anywhere else, fine. But I don't trust my reaction first of all, and then you don't really know me then if you're proposing to me on a jumbotron.
But some people, but I mean, so obviously she wanted to be
Well, yes,
proposed
she
to,
wanted
which is
to,
fine.
and that's your
which
prerogative.
Which is fine, it's your prerogative.
Right,
But
your
you gotta
prerogative.
check, like,
I just,
anything.
and like, I mean, I guess, you
I
know,
want to be
she's a-
I would want to be nowhere where you can smell popcorn. Like, it should be nowhere where popcorn or like nachos are a thing. Just not.
Ooh, the
just
smell of that, like,
just
fake
not
cheese.
interested. Anyway, so wait, who won that one? Who did you think was the best?
Pop-Tarts. I love the Pop-Tarts.
Pop-Tarts. I mean,
I'm
who
like-
knew? Who Pop-Tarts came back.
The trophy
with the
was a
bowls.
working toaster.
It just shows you. Oh, it just shows
It
you
was
what marketing
incredible.
can do. It just shows you what marketing can do for your product. We'll be back. We've got Attaboys after this. Yeah. Okay. He's having the time of his life. Welcome.